There's a bon ton roulette because we are going to let the good times roll. All right, welcome Foodie Adventure fans. We are back in action. We actually took a trip to New Orleans. We're at Liuzza's right here on, Bienville Street. This is the home of the French enchilada and the Abita beer with the cold frozen mug. My dad taught me about this spot. Sometimes it's these awesome hole in the walls that have the best food. Gumbo, shrimp soup, po' boys. Welcome in, guys. It's been a long time. All right. They didn't have the Abita beer, but they did have the Abita root beer, so I got that in the frozen mug. Yep, welcome to Liuzza's. Little friendly neighborhood spot right here in Nola, right here in the heart of Mid-City. Got some of the best po' boys, pasta, garlic bread you've probably ever had in your life. So enjoy the nostalgia. Told you guys we'd be back, and we're here. There's a bon ton roulette because we are going to let the good times roll.
Roast beef logia. This is no tomato, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, guys. All right, we have the roast beef po' boy with gravy on French, of course. And you know it wouldn't be right if we didn't have the crystals. Crystals or Tabasco, it depends on how you feel. All right. Man, this thing is nice and sloppy like it's supposed to be. Look at that. All that debris dripping off, just like I remember. Flavor explosion, guys. Automatic flavor explosion. Look at this. Get a close up of this. Look at that. That's a real po' boy right there. Let's try some of the spinach. The Lugia, right? Or Logia? Lugia, something like that. It's like cream spinach. Taste that garlic in there. Very nice flavor on that. Nice wilted spinach, a little bit of olive oil, garlic. That's beautiful. Not your ordinary sauteed spinach. Let's get another shot of this French enchilada.
The bill?
Oh yes. You can't come here without having a roast beef po' boy or a French enchilada. Basically muffaletta with French bread, but you won't tell anybody. Yeah. That olive salad is really hard to beat. Man, it's a pleasure to be back in New Orleans around all the flavor, fun, food, and amazing people. Definitely put this as a number one top. This is like your top hole in the wall restaurant to go to in New Orleans. You know, if you want like gumbo, shrimp soup, pasta, there's po' boys. I mean, got everything, almost everything. All right, guys, I didn't want to be too loud, But this place is absolutely spectacular. I haven't had a roast beef sandwich in years with the gravy and the debris falling apart, messy out of my hands. I mean, this is the spot. Liuzza's Italian Creole spot right here in Mid-City off of Bienville, Iberville, one of those brothers' names. I think it's Bienville. But yeah, definitely automatic flavor explosions on the daily. They're not open on Tuesdays. They'll be open on Wednesdays. So we had to come on Sunday because I think closed Monday, Tuesday, right? So yeah, bona fide food. I mean, they were out of a few things. We ended up getting this olive salad. So now we got some olive salad right here from Liuzza's that we're able to make our muffalata, Frenchilada, etc. And I'm pretty stoked about it. I got my first full stomach in a couple days. I've been kind of holding off, trying to make sure I have a good eating field trip right here in Nola, just like I'm poster. Woo! That food will be missing. You'll see him on a poster. Anyway, all right, guys, this was the first stop. Follow me on to the next stop, guys. We're on the Foodie Adventures trolley. Woo! Sunday free parking. Parallel parking with purpose. Perpendicularly pimping prerogative. Oh, I'm on film. Okay, so yeah, I'm parallel parking. Looks like a bad spot. We're on Carondelet, right around the corner from basically downtown and uptown at the same time, in my opinion. So yeah, we're right around from the AC Marriott. Not a bad stay. No window, just a weird lit up painting that looks like it could be like the sunlight in your window. Turning that shit off tonight. Anyways, I'm full and hungry at the same time. Not very weird because I haven't eaten well in the past couple days. But we did make up for it by getting that wonderful roast beef debris, that roast beef po' boy, and the Frenchilada. I mean, two uncanny duos that you can have together. Highly recommended. Definitely try it out, guys. Now we're gonna drop off this olive salad we got. Got to make sure that's chilled, and then we'll be on to the next destination. Okay? There we go. No, thank you. We've already got plenty. Oh, welcome to our humble abode. Welcome to my crib. This is how we live. All right. One large king size room with a fake window, because there's not windows everywhere in this building, but you'll be lucky to get one. Or a patio for that matter. That'd be great. There is a overseeing patio for everybody to go down to in the, mid-floors?
No, on this floor. We'll check it out.
On this floor, okay, excellent. We got TV, I had access to the Netflix, YouTube, Pandora, Hulu, whatever you want. We got our safe just in case. We got our crypto wallet or whatever else you got. And then, we got something that looks like a window, but it's not. Brand new remote control. No, I'm just joking. It's fun.
Turn on the lights.
See the lighting here. A little bit better. Kind of dark in here, I'd say.
Okay. And this is the window here, right?
Oh, actually, there is a window that leads to nothing. I've never seen a window quite like this, guys. Where do you think this leads to? That's crazy. Okay, let's just pretend like that's not there.
It's like a cruise interior cabin.
Cruise interior cabin, nice. But yeah, it looks pretty spacious. I mean, there's only two of us. It's not that we're gonna need all this room. We're gonna be mostly in the outdoors anyways, going indoors to different restaurants, different places.
Show us the bathroom.
Place to hang up your clothes as well. Nice little bathroom there. Get your soap, hair dryer, all the stuff you need, towels. Nice little marble glass. Nice little marble on the wall. Nice and clean. And a fridge to put away our olive salad that you can only get at Liuzza's in Nola. Because if not, you're just getting something that hopes to be as good. Okay? Just some footage of that olive salad. Maybe more in the light. Oh yeah, that's a perfectly made homemade olive salad. meant for delicious flavor explosions on the daily. I emptied the shelf off and we were able to fit our gallon in there that we go to Whole Foods and get our water. Only 45 cents a gallon, saving us money as we refill these other bottles later on if we have to. But yeah, there's also a shelf back here you can just place it on so it doesn't get in the way of, you know, grabbing waters and whatnot. So there you go. Maybe fit what used to be a hot plate there. There you go, guys. That's the room tour of the AC Marriott. Looks like we got a coffee maker too, just in case.
Does that turn off?
That's a good question. This thing is gonna definitely have to turn off.
Well, maybe it dims at night, like.
We'll be asking about that before we come up.
That switch there? Oh, it does.
Perfect. Woo! Oh, maybe not after I eat, but yeah, you lose the mic like that. And let's check out the patio. Oh. Nice patio. I don't think we had this last time, or we were like right here in a room and we looked over it. I don't remember. All right, so this is our patio. I'm liking it, guys. I mean, pretty cool. Oh, an emergency phone? Cool. Now guys, we never really go to places we can already go to at home, but since they built this Shake Shack 3 years ago on Veterans Boulevard, right here in Metairie, right outside of New Orleans, we just had to stop. They got a cherry hibiscus cooler. Cherry hibiscus cooler. You know what I'm saying? So, super delicious, very refreshing, not too sweet, but yeah, this is great. Gonna have to get a refill. Just so you guys know, Metairie's pretty cool too. It's not New Orleans, but sometimes you got to go to Drago's and get those oysters. Tomorrow we're gonna go back to Felix. We can get some footage on that, and then if we're up to it, we should be able to get some footage on Stanley's, right there in the heart of the quarter. If you ever had any of their food, any of their brunch, their Creole brunch, the Cajun Creole brunch, my gosh, the eggs Benedict, either with like crab cake, or you can do crawfish. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got oysters as well. I think last time I did the oysters. But I'm going on and on. But yeah, we're over here at the Shake Shack, and they said it's been busy day one over here at this Shake Shack. So as a possible investor for Shake Shack in the future, I might be considering it. Could be the new McDonald's. Here at Vintage, because we hear that they're failing over at Cafe Du Monde. They're gonna half-ass coffees and half-ass beignets, but not at Vintage. I hear everybody's coming to Vintage because they're doing it right. They got coconut cream, they got matcha, and now they have a raspberry. I'm gonna give this a shot. This is fresh too. You can tell by the texture of this one. Cut and the oozing of the raspberry. Oh yeah. So I get a healthy amount of that. That's how you make a beignet. And that's how you stuff it perfectly. Picture like basically a badass raspberry jelly donut, but basically hot and stuffed into a beignet instead. 20 times better than a regular raspberry jelly donut, and 10 times better than a regular beignet. Very good flavor explosion. Man, that looks good. My gosh. Who cares about this right now? All right, welcome Foodie Adventure fans. We are at Stanley's in the Quarter, right across from Jackson Square. Okay, so this place is one of the other great nostalgias in the city. I mean, you don't have to walk too far if you're in a hotel over here on the Quarter, or if you're on Canal, whatever it is. You got the Benedict, what is it, Stanley's Benedict or Benedict Stanley's, I believe. Absolutely amazing. We've had this before, but it has never been presented so beautiful like this. That's why sometimes you got to come first thing right when they open. All right. There we go. Eggs Benedict. Traditional eggs Benedict with the hollandaise and crispy cornmeal fried oysters. So, you know, every time I come to Nola, I got to get the oysters. They know how to do it real well. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, comment on all our videos. Really helps us to get monetized. We appreciate you guys out there, and we hope you make it to New Orleans soon and enjoy some of the best they have to offer. But you know, it wouldn't be right if I didn't put the crystals on top. How you say it back in the day? And you know this, man. Oh yes, my friend. Oh yes. Man, amazing texture on these oysters. Super crispy, perfectly cooked on the inside. Now you gotta have it together with the Canadian bacon and the hollandaise. Let's infuse it. All right. Now, cut one of these bad boys in half. On top, this is how I do, guys. That's how I do. That's going to be my first big bite of everything, okay? All right. I guarantee you have never had a Benedict quite like this. Texture, flavor, explosion. I give this an 11 out of 10. You already know that's good. Where did we get the other point from? This is freaking amazing. So it just came out of nowhere. All right. Let's try a little bit of egg with it. A little more hot sauce. Yeah, it's hard to eat oysters anywhere else when they cook oysters perfectly in New Orleans. Usually, even if the flavor's off like it was at Drago's last night, the flavor was good. I think it was a little too much cheese, not enough breadcrumb. But when you do fried oysters and they're like tender on the inside and like super crispy on the outside, it's something you'll never forget. All right, guys, we're in the heart of Jackson Square, right here at the cathedral. Got the famous statue right here, and you got second lining over here. Got a little second line band. Let's take a walk, guys. This has actually never been open like this, where people are walking around. In my opinion, like this is pretty cool and nostalgic because like I haven't seen people walking around in this park like this. Even walking up to the statue, taking a picture, and like this is pretty cool, you know. Let's go check it out. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of history behind this. right, Jackson Square. Still have the statue of Andrew Jackson over here. Pretty cool.